God be with you. Hey, what have I... Welcome, sir. What can I do for you?
Do you know where I can find Nickvard? The scribe said you might know.
Erazim is suddenly interested in Nickvard and me. You don't say. But when I need him to read something for me, he never has the time. I'm sorry.
I was asking about Nickvard.
Aye, I heard you. Say, can you read?
I can.
In that case, would you mind reading this message I have from Nickvard?
Show me. Dear Mistress of the Chambers. What is it?
Oh, what I wouldn't give to get messages from someone else. Say, Lord Capon. Ah, never mind. Read on. Though I reckon it interests you more than me.
Persevere. We shall soon escape the dungeon
Entire
of those
time.
two women.
Lovely.
Cursed fate,
I love
however,
that
has
that's been
placed an
off.
obstacle in my way. The heat of the Lightbringer's potion is working, and I can feel my insides being reborn. But when the last remnants of old age left my body, something else was washed away with them.
How much longer is it?
Not much. My damn clumsiness has sent all of the Lightbringer's secrets into the void, but fear not, I shall get them back. May this be the first task on the road to your liberation. That's it.
Beautiful.
True enough. Nickvard has a flair for the dramatic.
My, that's Liebach for you.
But what does it mean? Can you explain any of it to me?
Lord Liebach has taken a liking to me. I suggested to him it wasn't proper for a noble to have an affair with a maid. But he thought I meant he was too old for me. But then he found what he calls the Lightbringer's potion book. He said it would light a flame in him that would burn out all that's old. So I suppose it worked. Hooray!
I know the book he's talking about.
Hooray.
But what does he mean, into the void?
Look, can we stop talking about this? I feel a little uncomfortable here talking about some old lovelorn nobleman.
I need help. You can give it some thought, can't you?
No! And now...
What do you do? What do you want?
Oh, when's the last time you bathed?
At Christmas. Washing more often would be vanity.
Be that as it may.
This game takes place in the summertime. I mean, I know that's like, you know, probably accurate at the time, but that... This game takes place in June through August, after the siege. It's...
My nose would sure
Alright.
appreciate it.
Everybody
It's
would
decent for a
appreciate
woman to stink like that.
What if the water makes me sick?
Why would it make you sick?
I need a bath just listening to that. Thankfully. Also, I think it's been... Okay. Yeah.
I need...
Certainly.
I need a hot bath and my clothing cleaned.
Excellent. Pay up, and we can get started.
I'll gladly pay you.
Excellent. You won't regret it, sir. I hope you enjoyed your stay. You're always welcome here.
I don't think I took my allergy medicine today, and I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Let's go have a quick little.
Once old folks start getting soft in the head, it's bad news.
Exactly. Let me tell you, I'd rather die poor but young than to go through that. Christ, do you...
Lord von Berghoff sent me.
If he sent you directly to me, you must have made quite an impression on him. In that case, I'll give you one of our best weapons. What would you choose?
I'd like to take a short sword.
A weapon fit for both a squire and a knight. Use it with discretion and honor. Having the right armor for your choice of weapon wouldn't go amiss. I don't think Lord von Berghoff will mind if I give you something extra.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
If you want to train your combat skills, I'm at your service. After all, any weapon is only as good as the man who wields it.
Can we fight?
Stop by when I'm over by the pen. I don't have time.
That's the way it's blood.
I'd like to learn.
That's no problem. I'll show you a few tricks. But you're not part of the garrison, so you'll have to pay.
If there's no other way. I'm certain you know a few tricks with a sword. I'd like to learn them.
Yes. I learned from the Prague master Lamprecht, and a sword has saved my life a few times.
Don't pay
Let's
attention
get
how much
started.
coin I have.
This will take some time.
Or how much coin I have. Got it? Got it. Folks, we're on the same page. What? Didn't know this was that close in warfare. Plane. Yes. I always want more. Check. I think that Curious is better than what I currently have equipped. So it just that. What if I don't? Certainly a better sword.
God be with you. Greetings to you.
Nice.
Welcome. What can I do for you?
Would you like to throw some dice?
What game would you like to play?
Wagoners.
Let's play.
Come on then, show us what you can do. Unless you're playing for the first time.
I bought a lovely U-bow the other day for a great price.
What good's a bow to you?
God
for
be
God's
with you.
sake?
Keep the
What a
peace.
waste of money.
We'll stay friends.
Didn't you hear that the king himself announced that everyone should have a good bow on hand?
Which king would that be?
I don't know exactly, but when the king
Let it be
commands,
now.
his
I wanna
subjects
play
have
too,
to
you
obey,
know.
don't
This
they?
one.
You
I'm
didn't
gonna
hear
bust
it
her
from
thing.
the trader who sold you the bow, by any chance?
Greetings to you,
Aye.
Brent.
Come to think of it, it was him who told me. Best of luck. Take care.
Oh, fuck you.
If I know my luck, things will start going sour now.
Please, bastard. I would appreciate that greatly.
Here.
Good day.
It's
One more.
yours.
Damn it. You're gonna regret that.
Well, you're not afraid of anything.
You survived? Yes. So would it get more from those lives?
These ones here.
Nice and clean. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Well, that's that. You're not from here, eh? Around here, you need a light after dark.
I just got up from the table. It
That's
was
more like it.
sunny out
Now,
when I
on your
sat
way.
down. None of you have a light. Where's your torch? And your torch? And your torch? And your torch? And you're sitting next to one. You get a pass. But where's your light? Huh? Where's your light? Where's your light?
Look what I have for you.
I'm so sorry, Mud.
Here, Mutt.
You get all of the dried wolf meat. Because honestly, it is the cheapest.
Here, Mutt.
I am so sorry, Mud.
Look what I have for you.
You deserve better.
You silly Mutt.
I am so sorry. You deserve better. And so long without being fed. Oh.
Look what I have for you.
Stop. Stop it. There we go.
Here you go. Take it.
What job? You don't do your job. I had to do your job.
Come here, boy.
Okay. I'm going to go. That.
I'm always glad to see the right people like you. God be with you.
God be with you.
Now we go to bed. Literally just passing time until it's morning again. Let's see what horse has that I want to really kind of see. What do I have? Horse generally just keeps the stuff that I want to sell but don't want to weigh me down. see it. I might just read that out loud. The static rule of Saint Benedict. Obedience. The first decree of humility is obedience without hesitation. This beseemeth those who, either through fear of hell or for the glory of life everlasting, count nothing more dear to them than the Christ, than the Christ. These, presently, as soon as anything is commanded them by the superior, make no delay in doing it, just as if the command had come from God. This obedience will then be acceptable to God and pleasing to men, if what is commanded to be not done fearfully, slowly, coldly, or with murmuring, or an answer showing unwillingness, because the obedience which is given to his peers is given to God, who hath said, He that heareth you, heareth me. Hence it ought be done by the disciples of good will, because God loveth a cheerful giver. God loveth a cheerful giver. Definitely didn't take my allergy medicine today. If the disciple obey with ill will and murmur, not only in words, but in heart, although if he fulfill what is commanded him, it will not be acceptable to God, who considereth the heart of the murmur. For such a work he shall not have any reward, but rather incurreth the penalty of murmurs, unless he amend and make satisfaction.
And that's not all. The dead man had a gold chain around his neck. Can you believe it? Someone bumped him off.
Abbot. When, therefore, anyone taketh upon himself the name of abbot, he ought to govern his disciples with a twofold doctrine. That is, he ought first show them all virtue and sanctity before, but more by deeds than by words. Hence, to such as are intelligent, he may declare the commandments of God by words. But to the hardened heart, and those of ruder sort, he must make these precepts manifest by his actions and by his life. Therefore the abbot ought to teach, ordain, or command nothing but what is conformable to the commands of our Lord. But let his commands and doctrine be mingled in the minds of his disciples with the leaven of divine Justinia. Wait, wrong fandom. Sorry, my bad. Let there be no distinction of persons in the monastery. Let not one be loved or favored more than another, except to be found to surpass the rest in good works and in obedience. For the more virtuous and intelligent, let him be the first or second time use words of admonition. There's something at least a little comical to me about Atheist reading all this, but I'm just saying.
That's just it. Some noble was resting under it. Not for shame.
Stubborn, the hard-hearted, and the proud and the disobedient, even the very beginning of their sin, let him chastise with stripes and bodily punishment, knowing that it is written, The fool is not corrected with words. And again, strike thy son with the rod, and thou shalt deliver his soul from death. Okay, now I can move that horse. Let me see if I can read that. 5 hours. I'll just stand here for 5 hours and read. I probably should have sat down. It's fine. It only would take me half the time. It's cool.
Good day.
Yeah. Catherine. 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 Fine. I'll talk to you anyway. Alright, I wanted to keep looking at the book where I need the stable boy. Where can I find the stable boy? That is not what I was looking for. Stable was only going to be in this area, isn't it? Okay. totally not at all. Not.
How can I help you, sir?
This could use some repairs.
You can do gloves too, right?
Excellent. You made a...
I'll have a look at...
Yes. Immediately, yes. I think too high of a boot with the garters is not what I want.
I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
Really who everybody is. I want to make sure. Oh, there are horses here. Right here.
Greetings, how are you? And to you.
You're not going to crowd on Sunday.
Oh, let me double check. That gets razor sharp. Really sharp. Razor.
What was I just thinking about?
I don't fucking know. Why are you asking me? I know you're saying.
Are you looking for something?
Praise the Lord.
Good to see you, friend.
Where's the stable? Here, yeah. Look at this. Hirsch. Stable boy.
Greetings.
Wanna fight? Fight me.
Let's fight.
What would you prefer? A practice fight? Or a real one?
A practice fight is enough for me.
What's your
feel
weapon of
power to go with me.
choice?
I'm gonna put them.
A short sword is good enough for me.
What weapon should I take?
I need more.
You
practice
take a
before we
short
go.
sword and shield.
Ready to start?
I'm ready.
Like I said, you're already probably too strong. I'm ready. I want to beat him once. I like him. That was
Stop! I need a breather.
nice. Fuck yeah.
What do you want to try next?
That's enough for now. I need to rest for a bit.
All right, I'll be here.
Dice? Dice.
That's a lot of blood.
Do you have a moment?
For you,
I can't hear it. I can't. I won't do that. Let's get it.
You must have been honored when the royal chamberlain chose you as his bodyguard. How did you meet?
that's simple. I was serving in the garrison in Prague's royal castle, where von Burgo was a frequent guest.
I see. But what brought you to his attention? You have good connections, I suppose.
Depends what you mean. I'd recently won 2 big tournaments, so I was invited to a splendid banquet. It was there Sir Otto offered me a position at his castle. I'd heard of Trotsky, of course, but I was still astonished when I saw it with my own eyes. Sir Otto spared no expense to build a truly mighty fortress.
Sure.
I see you've got a dice table.
Ah, I'd love to, but Father Nicodemus took me for everything I had. I've got nothing to wager. Oh, wait a mo. I may have something after all. The guards found something on this one thief they caught. Some sort of map. They thought it might lead to the thief's hoard. They wanted to go looking for it, but I took the map from them. Want to play for it?
Why don't you look for the hoard yourself?
I'm new here. I don't know the lay of the land. I wouldn't risk it. I'm glad I made it out alive when Lord von Bergov's retinue was ambushed on the way.
I'll gladly play for the map.
Let's get to it then.
We'll see whose side luck is on today.
Not mine. I lost the last 2 dice games I played.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know.
Whenever I get this hand, that's what. Okay.
Alright, that'll do. Damn, what's this?
The sound of me winning. Oh yeah. Almost.
If I was you, I'd take it.
Is that a dumb idea? Not nearly as dumb as I thought. I just won.
Kurva! Sakra!
Here, take it. I reckon I'll stay away from dice for a while.
It's my first time, that's why. It's just right.
Don't you want something to drink?
No, thanks.
You do have money, don't you?
Yes, don't worry.
What'll it be?
I'll have a look at your wares.
Yeah.
Thank you, and come again, sir.
How am I supposed to find the stable hand? I swear I've looked at everybody. he's not outside the walls at all. Just tell me where he is. I'm just gonna. Oh,
I hope you find what you're looking for next time.
top. Okay. Over here, so maybe Hirsch is over here.
You silly doggy.
He's the stable here. He'd be over here.
Blessings to you.
Alright.
I'll be happy to help, friend.
Greetings.
What are you doing with that?
What? Door. Alright, well, it's supposed to be working over here. I don't see him. Good. You missed the fact that I literally just walked over here to talk to people to find this guy who was here the whole time.
My God, you're all covered in blood.
It's okay, it's my own. It's fine.
I'm looking for Nickvard. The scribe told me you might know something about him.
Hey, Nick. I mean, Lord Libak. I almost forgot about him. I suppose his task wasn't so pressing, hmm?
What do you mean, forgot?
Nick Libac, that is, entrusted me with a big task quite a while back. He's a castle lord. Obviously, I had to obey him. But then I heard what another castle lord was planning, von Berghoff, and I had to obey him even more. He says there's a war on. So here I am, ready to go off to battle.
I need to know more about what Nick Vard asked you to do.
No. There are new rules now. You have to prove you're not a spy.
What are you blathering about?
Von Berghoff said there's a war on, right now. I told him, watch out for spies, Sir Otto. But fear not, I know how to sniff them out. You're a spy yourself, ain't you?
I'm not.
Ha! That's exactly what a spy would say. That's why you have to be vetted, to see if you're really on our side. The side that Nick Vard's on, just so you know. We're all friends here. You can join us.
I'd like to.
Hold your horses. First, a test.
Tell me what you want from me, then.
A sword.
Sword? Hmm? What sword?
So I started playing in April on the PlayStation, and then I moved to PC just because then I could stream it, honestly. I think I've got 30 hours on this playthrough, but on the PlayStation where I beat it, I've played... Oh, hold on a second. Say potato real quick. Just potato.
A long and very
what I
good
thought.
one to help me deal with other spies. If you bring it to me, I'll know you're not an enemy spy who should fear me. Forge one, buy one, or even steal one for me. Maybe from one of the guards at the training ground or down by the gate. During the day, they're not in the
Still fall.
towers anyway.
I still fall for that every time.
Steal a sword? That sounds like something a spy would do.
Not a spy who wants to help von
I'm not
Berghoff's
here to
most
talk
loyal
to you.
servant. By servant,
You and your bot
I mean
go away.
me. See,
Go away, bot.
once I get a
Bye, bye, bye.
sword, I'll fill you
Nobody
in
wants to
on
talk to
Nick
you.
Vard's task.
I'll think of a way to convince you.
Oh, I gotta go get stuff from my chest so that I can make a sword. Once I make a sword, I got a sword. I get some levels of craftsmanship.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Greetings.
Why am I so polite, Henry? Be the cheapest sword I can make.
God be with you.
Excuse me?
Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Oh, fuck you, Henry. That is the worst thing you can say. Now he's gonna have the worst shit known to man. I'll just make a hunting sword then. Waste all my good material on that guy. Stop it.
And that's that.
Say 17 or 14. Oh, right. Oh, I can't. Now I want to go find somewhere to dry all this stuff. I think I have frames. I need those.
Good to see you. Down the river. Careful.
Honestly, I think I had it. What? I literally just walked past you. I did.
I heard they're going to cut down the old oak at the crossroads.
Oh no. Why?
You're not.
A tree like that. It's a nice place to rest when you're passing by in the summer. The only bit of shade.
Why do you
far
have
and
the
wide.
same face?
That's just it. Some noble was resting under it. Not for shade, but because it was pissing down.
Sorry, I just real quick. This is
Snapped and fell off. Nothing.
Of course, you had to get. No, why are you side-eyeing like that?
Happened to the noble, but it broke his horse's back.
And that
What's his
pissed
name?
him off,
Oh.
and he wants his revenge?
He complained to
Hirsch.
the bailiff,
Oh.
saying the oak's
I
dangerous.
still walk past you.
About Nickford.
Got that sword yet, spy?
Don't worry. When's the last time you saw the bailiff get anything done on time? That tree will still be
You wanted
there
a
long
sword?
after we're gone.
So look at what I got for you.
Oh, you want a long sword? Oh, look at him.
I don't want an invisible
I'll think of a way to convince you.
I'm sorry.
Honestly, my bad for not paying attention.
To you too.
I'm gonna be honest. I have it on high graphics right now. I expected it to slow down way more than it actually has, so I am pleasantly surprised. That'd be easy. Really need to get back to Truscott, try to sell all of that. Especially all the books. some reason, getting the tiniest sliver in the world hurts more than getting an inch-long sliver. And it hurts for longer. Make it make sense. Still, that's pretty good.
Herrgott, that's not good.
Shit.
Good day.
Well,
I looked away for like a second.
I'm always hitting the same place. That's no good.
I hit it once. Stop sticking up in the air.
Greetings.
Well, good day.
Oh, Herrgott. I better not box this up.
Honestly, I don't care. I'm giving this one away for free, so I hope it's just bronze quality, and I'll be happy. Who wants to make their best quality sword? Oh, that's cool. I'm sorry. It's dropping everything. Sorry. Going good. I've enjoyed it so far. I've mostly beaten it on PlayStation, but now I'm playing it on PC all over again. I have enjoyed it. It is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, I didn't fuck with it. I don't know why Henry was bitching. Alright.
Good to see you.
First, finally talk to me about the book.
About Nick.
Got that sword yet?
You wanted a sword?
That's perfect.
More than perfect, it's gorgeous.
Lovely. I don't think you're a spy. Can't say for sure, but you seem all right.
What about Nickvard, then?
Nickvard asked me to do something for him. He must have admired my devotion to Lord von Bergoth.
You mainly appear to be devoted to idling. Shouldn't you be carrying sacks like the others?
Either way, Nick looked troubled and not very healthy. He wanted me to fetch him something he lost outside the castle. And I told him I would. At least I could check to see if anyone was sneaking around about the castle. But then Nickvard clutched his belly and ran off. So I never found out what he wanted, or from where.
That's all?
Aye. If you run into Nickvard, ask him if he still needs it or whether he found it himself. I'll be going into war soon, so I don't have time for these things, see?
I'll tell him.
So nobody was helpful at all. No. Feels like a waste of steel, to be honest. Guard it here.
Be that as it may, my nose would surely appreciate it. Is it really decent for a woman to stink like that?
What if the water makes me sick?
Why would it make you sick? That's just silly superstition. Here's some money. Now be so kind as to run
No,
along
Mary.
to the bathhouse. I'm sorry.
How many yawns are there?
I apologize.
Clearly.
Oh, Christ.
Good evening, Henry.
Good evening.
Swear I had the praise mod on. Won't let me praise. Just want to tell you you're a good one. Now I can't talk to you at all until I find this book, at the very least. Balance the storm first. It is late, right? Dude. The fuck are you? Are you praying? It's the only other place I haven't really looked.
Christ, pardon me.
But don't be in the middle of the stairway and you won't be knocked into. Dying in the chapel like everybody else. No. Be in the chapel.
What's going on? You're all...
I heard the castle is haunted by demons again, Nicodemus. Did they bother
Demons.
you too?
They did indeed. A few days ago, I was in the chapel, deep in prayer, when a spawn of hell appeared before me. Fac mihi hominium. Swear an oath of allegiance to me.
My God. What did you say to it?
I laughed in the face of the Prince of Darkness. Would you not rather renounce
Ozzy?
your slavery and return to heaven? I told him. Without hesitation, he replied, better to rule hell than to be a slave in heaven. And then he disappeared, veiled in a terrible, foul-smelling smoke.
Phew. That sounds horrifying. But anyway, like I said, I was told to sprinkle water. If they dare try that even on a man of faith, nothing else will help.
I'm glad you have faith in the Lord, and not in some old wives' tales. Now take up your task, and may the Lord guide you. Till we meet again.
What is no? I still would rather know where my part is. You can really teach me
I'm sorry?
that. You did actually walk into me this time. Usually it's the other way around. This time it was your fault. Boom.
Greetings to you.
Oh no, I would have get that was the button before. Oh, somebody's embroidering a dragon. Thank you. Not allowed.
What a day.
Actually, real quick. Let me real quick. So then I can just go right back here. If somebody wants to.
What's that sound?
Nothing.
Hmm?
Eh? I'm technically allowed to. Okay. Don't lockpick right next to the door with his guard. Understood. And do.
God in heaven.
Diary of Dreams from Otto to Otto from Henry of Roses. March 14th. Stand alone on a hill with fallen knights laying around. The storm is coming. The ravens are coming. One of them sits on my sword stuck in the ground. I try to get to it, but I can't take a step. Fall to my knees, and then it starts. March 17th. I'm walking down a dark corridor. Somewhere in the distance ahead of me, something shimmers. I don't know what it is, but I feel I must reach it. I'm getting closer. Closer, closer, until I can vaguely make out what I'm looking at. The St. Wenceslas crown. It's so beautiful, and so close, I could reach it. I'm not walking, I'm running. I reach out my hand. I can already feel the golden coolness of the crown with my fingertips. But suddenly a fox leaped in front of me, clutching a small bird in its mouth. A little kingfisher, trying in vain to get out. The fox sits down in front of the crown and refuses to let me near it. May 5th. I walk around Trotsky while a great banquet is going on in the great hall. Dozens of nobles and noble ladies. Many of them are now dead, but in my dream they sit drinking wine and rejoicing with the living. Suddenly time stops. They all freeze like stone statues. The wine being poured stops in midair. The only thing that moves is me. I should be confused, maybe even scared, but I'm not. I feel like I can do anything. I walk among the nobles and noble ladies. I take whatever I want. I touch whatever I want. I know they'll never come out of their sleep. May 10th. The dream with the crown comes back to me again. I haven't dreamt anything else for 3 nights now. Nothing else. May 26th. I'm standing in front of a huge mirror, looking at my wrinkles. I see how I've aged. Every redness of my skin. I feel every hair that falls out. Suddenly the reflection changes. The mirror ripples like the surface of water, and I see myself in it, young and vibrant again. I can't believe it. I look around. I strip naked, trying to find something to destroy the illusion of youth. But it's perfect. Not a wrinkle anywhere. I can't stand the view. I'm filled with rage. I lunge for my affection. My hands pass to the mirror and tighten around my young neck. I'm choking, but my young self doesn't notice. Instead, I lose my own breath until I finally fall to the floor. Mud. Shush. Then at least I get the warning of the door opening sound. Ooh, ooh. Great. Oh, I still want to fight. Nick Bar. What else? Boop. Maybe? Again?
God bless.
Did you really have to pull up your cassock just to sit down? Did you really have to show everybody your underwear? Come on now, man. That's
Greetings,
not-
sir. Greetings.
Why does everybody just
Careful.
make me?
Highly experienced and independent fellow. People that don't seem
There's a rat. You don't. Okay. Listen, if you don't care.
But now, when there's a war on, that's a godsend.
Aye, that's why I ask. A few of
Right.
our people would pay him if you could do something similar with our abandoned iron mill.
Iron mills have nothing to do with dying, though, do they?
Of course
That's not the Chamberlain's
We
voice.
already have a master smithy and laborers, but we need someone who knows how to drum up business.
Oh, I see. Well, that shouldn't be a problem. It's not that far, and if I put in a good word for you, I'm sure he'll help you out.
I'd be truly indebted to you. And if it works out, I'll make it worth your while, of course.
Don't mention it. We're friends, aren't we? And who knows when I'll
Only
do
place I
something
haven't
for you.
fucking looked,
That's
I
right.
swear.
What are friends for, after all?
Literally the only place I haven't fucking looked. I'm pretty sure very hard left. Well, okay, cool. Good, no. Totally not. Were you sat there the entire time? Don't even give. Okay. Wait for I stole.
About that lost alchemy book.
Please tell me you found it.
Not yet. But I searched for Nickvard, and I have some clues.
Tell me what you've learned, then.
It looks like Nickvard brewed some sort of potion from the book. He told Regina it would restore his youth, but the potion didn't sit well with him. He must have spent a lot of time on the privy at the training grounds below the Crone. Bertha brewed a digestive potion for him, but it didn't work. When he wasn't shitting or writing notes to servants, he asked Hirsch to bring him something from beyond the castle walls. He lost something there, and then he vanished without a trace.
What do you think about it?
You said that Nickvard had a habit of carrying books everywhere with him. If that was the case with the alchemy one, it's possible it fell down the latrine while he was shitting by the training ground. And now it's lying somewhere on the cliffs beyond Trotsky.
That actually sounds quite likely to me. Let's pray he didn't use it to wipe himself. Go there and look. Perhaps you'll find the book, and Nickvard too.
Right. You know what?
I'm sorry.
You better be.
Christ! Pardon me.
I'm... Fuck you guys. Where are you going?
The Lord be with you.
I mean, what? I'm curious where you stay. I'm gonna be honest, that's the only reason why I'm following you. Awkward. Mostly because once that curiosity is sated, I will not wander for the rest of the game. Where he stays. I will still wander. Okay. Private room? No. Cool though. Good for you. Oh. Ah. So that's fast moves.
Good day. Excuse me.
You're excused. Oh, cool. Nobody likes you. As long as we know that. What about you?
Look what I have for you.
Don't roll. Just stop. Stop. There you go.
Here you go. Take it.
You're gonna keep following this guy.
Here you go. Take it.
There you go.
Aye, aye, you silly doggy.
See.
Aye, come here.
Had it at 100 yesterday.
Good boy. Good boy.
Went down one, didn't it?
Crone and Maiden standing behind the gate. That was in Gable's riddle.
But it ain't like this all the time. Sure ain't easy to please.
What's that sound? Effect. First time. Just a lot of it. Like,
You must be Nick Vard, eh? Poor wretch.
take all your shit. And there's the book.
Sand-coloured cover, embossed. That'll be the book Crazel wants, but it's quite ordinary. Apart from being covered in shit.
Alright, well. The ship, of course. What talk to a scene of? Oh, the demon fight. Let's go real quick. Trask bits. Play red attack off before it gets played out. Deal with the bull. That quest. It only took me an hour and 40 minutes to actually make some headway on some of these quests. I have all.
Stop right there!
All right. What is it you need?
I said come here! I want to talk to you! Give me all your coin, and no excuses!
I have no money. I spent what I had on this potion. The alchemist who sold it to me swore it was for all sorts of ailments and afflictions. It'll also guarantee that I'll have women flocking to me every day for a month, or until I drink a duckweed concoction. To make it more potent, he gathered the herbs from a battlefield where blackamoors had fought. But it had to be during the summer solstice, mind you. He also added the hair of a 2-day-old pup. 3 nights he stirred it facing the cauldron from the north, and 3 nights from the south.
Give it here!
But I spent all I had on it. Have mercy.
I'm telling you, hand over that potion!
All right. It's here somewhere. Here.
Ha! Today's my lucky day. Now fuck off before I change my mind. A beautiful day, isn't it? Well, are we going to jump just a bit longer?
Why am I suddenly over encumbered? That's not nice. He's gonna be mad if I thought it was just suggestive. And I would be. If y'all can't appreciate Pebbles at her slow, you don't deserve her at fast.
imagine it? I must be mad. To hell with it.
I'm gonna sit here and wait. Right here. Right here's fine. Oh, darn
Leave it! Shoo!
Oh, you're going to the mud. There, same. It was a strong lullaby. Hurry up and go to sleep.
Get out!
I would skip. I feel like when I skip is when I get caught. I don't know why. Hurry up and sleep.
You can't be here.
See,
Come on now. You've no business here. Out!
I left.
That's it. Go now. Leave it. Shoot.
Sit and stay.
I heard something. Did I imagine it?
sit here waiting for you to fall asleep. Oh, wait. I'm gonna show off to the all one of you. I got my signatures in today, and I'm really happy. Got Luke's here, which is cool. But sorry, Luke, the one I'm probably gonna cherish for like fucking ever and ever is Tom's, because to be or not to be hungry. I like that. Really happy I asked that fucking question, because I also a theater nerd myself. Not good at it. Enjoy watching. I used to enjoy partaking. Have not in well over a decade. The last time I actually participated in theater, I was 17? Might have been 18. Definitely was 17, actually. That was the last time I actually participated in theater. And I enjoyed the fuck out of it. More out of the camaraderie than anything. But I don't know if I was either not good at it, or it was just because I was in a small town and everybody knew everybody and wanted to cast their friends and shit, which is part of it. That is part of it. But I don't think I was any good either. Do miss it though. Theater was so much fun. I think if my small town had like a theater at all before I graduated, they did have it after. They had it after. But if they had it before I graduated, I think I would have vastly enjoyed that. I would have been involved in it. Granted, my graduating class had 60 people, so not ideal. We used to have a senior play that they put on, which was great fun. It was incredible. However, the teacher that did that graduated my freshman year, and then nobody picked it back up. Surprised nobody picked it back up. I think it would have been great fun if they had picked it back up. But yeah, I have not done that since I was 17, and I am now 31. Might have to look in the local theater productions. I think if I pick that back up again, that would help immensely with a lot of my other issues that I have, mostly with my shyness. Stop at 75% with my shyness. Could you fall asleep already? Getting involved with theater again at 30 would be. And I mean, I'm in Grand Rapids, so there's a lot of opportunities for that here. Big cities and all that, but the small town shit. Not that I think I would like to, I guess, mostly smaller. I mean, if I got involved back in theater, even if I was just stage crew, I think that would help me a lot. Just speak. Could you?
You can't be here. Come on now. You've no business here. Out! That's it. Go now.
We. I've only just fucking sleep already.
Greetings.
How long does it take to sleep with a lullaby? It should be way faster than 3 hours. Actually, a little bit annoying. 4 hours. Okay. Gotta be fucking kidding. What the fuck? I will cut you. Yeah. Gotta be fucking shitting me. Six hours. 7 hours. Not wasting all my fucking lullaby.
How many more times am I gonna have to poke around in corpses and shit for that damn cradle?
You untie. Thanks for untying me.
No, but I've patched up a few people.
And myself.
I see. Well, all right then. Do what you can.
Didn't even hurt, did it?
Well, it almost didn't hurt. Beat the shit out of me, took what they could carry, and left me in nothing but my undergarments.
Well, be thankful they didn't murder you while they were at it.
True as that may.
I'll help you. As a
God will repay you. If you have some spare clothing, or perhaps a few groschen.
I'll give you some money.
Thank you.
That's all I can spare.
In 3
Thank
seconds.
you so.
Give you something. Only if I can talk to it a minute.
so much. And God be with you.
No, I can't talk to you. Okay. Put that back. Horse. This is a nice bird. Wait. I am not encumbered. I said no room under horse. Among the qualities of a true master of fire are the warrior's godliness. When he handles powder, he has his arch enemy in his hand. He also maintains humility toward also maintains humility towards the world he walks day and night. He should, as master, be able to read and write, otherwise this knowledge from his book cannot be retained in the mind. Be distillation, separation, or sublimation. Only a man of prudence, honesty, kindness, and sorry, my overlay is direct. In a word and deed, to become a master in particular, you must avoid drunkenness at any hour. Already on the great store. You don't want to scrape the saltpeter out of the styes or search the pits. Do this. Make a pipe out of clay with some small holes in it. Take a pound of tartic acid, half a pound of salt, 3 times as much lime, and the urine of a wine drink. Is the urine really necessary, or could it really... Anyway, make a match from the materials and spread it inside the pipe. Leave it in the sun for 3 days and empty it on the 4th day. Then hang the pipe in the cellar and wait for the nitrate to grow. Then boil the saltpeter in water, wine, or better vinegar as you would fish, and strain it through a thick cloth. Let the crystals dry properly. Materials must be sifted through a sieve or linen bag. Melt a pound of sulfur in a crucible. And stir in 2 pounds of properly ground saltpeter and a 1/4 pound of charcoal. Soak the sulfur wick in the molten mass and let it cool and harden. If the powder should spoil, add a drop of sublimate of mercury, camphor, and arsenic during the brewing. That's a great combination. If you want to create powder that stays dry on the ground but catches fire in the rain, read on. All that it says. Oh, that's not even here. When you pick a rose, take care of this bold action that you dare does not bring a wound to it. Care for the flower and sing to its youth, with words of love that caress so sweetly. Now that a dead thing once slept unmoving, and the warmth of your heart is brightly. Dawn. Know the dance, body's joy passionate. What the tongue cannot achieve, courage steps may break. The dance I say is life itself, easy, hard, sometimes gentle. Little serves or tolerates the old, pious wisdom. Let us go further now to what else is there? Daylight. Don't remember where my bed is. Bed icon will tell me. Bed icon did not.
God bless.
Oh yeah. Okay. Upstairs says. Here, y'all go on the plane, huh? Chest. Yep. There it is. There we go. Okay. And MESD, which is going to be another hour 15.
Praise the Lord.
Good day.
That's not what your voice sounds like.
What? You're covered in blood, my friend.
It happened.
I have the book for you.
Well, I must admit, I haven't had an apprentice this handy in a long time. Zinnik has nothing on you.
I had a peek inside.
You said that.
The pictures are nice, but what do you want to learn from them?
You'll find out soon enough. Show me that miraculous thing. This really is something. But why is it all covered in shit, for fuck's sake?
That's not my problem. I did not do that. I did not do that.
Let's just say the scribe didn't have it. It actually wasn't even in the castle. Under it, really.
Ah, refining saltpeter. Boil wine and alum. Grind. Ah, of course, it makes sense. I'll study the rest on the way. Well, the last chapter of our story of knowledge awaits us. The grand finale.
He came from Prague.
So what now? Do you have another job for me?
Charcoal. So, as long as Black Bertolt didn't make any mistakes in his calculations, we have everything.
What Bertolt? Oh, God damn it, Crazer, what's going on here? I'm tired of flying back and forth like a rag on a stick. I won't be led around by the nose. Will you finally tell me what's going on?
Believe it or not, all this secrecy had its reasons. But now I don't have to hide anything from you. It's time. We'll meet with the others in the lair, And there you'll learn the whole truth. You go ahead. I'm going to get a few things ready here.
All right, then. I hope you keep your word this time.
What a day.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Greetings.
Greetings, Nick.
Greetings. Do you need something?
So how's it going?
Good.
Anything new at the mill?
Not really.
Are you still organising fights?
Aye. Do you want to join? Take care.
Okay. Where the other?
Good morning, lad.
I'd like to learn something.
What are you interested in?
You sure can drink. What's your secret?
All right, then. But it'll take a while.
And we're gonna get plastered. That should make me go. Just gonna say it.
Good day to you.
Good day.
My hands up.
Greetings, my friend.
You are in the bridge.
Excuse me.
Step up.
Stop that whistling.
Remember where I put my horse? I thought it was right here. Horse is not here. Took you long enough. Where the fuck did you go? Right here.
Die!
There. Ooh. Wrong right. Right to your right. Oh, this is
Whoa! Whoa! Ooh. Whoa!
Just take it slow then. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna park you in there. Yeah.
What'll happen now?
Our last supper, with only one but very filling course, awaits us.
Crazel, please. For once, just once, tell me what's actually going on.
And rob myself of enjoying your blissful ignorance? Not a chance. Tell me yourself, what do you think is going to happen?
like always. You'll send me off somewhere to look for something, and you'll have a fancy speech to go with it.
He knows you now as well as we do, Miller.
I do tend to do that, true enough. But no, today things will be different. Bonnie will start today. At least I'll finally see if she understood my teachings. Bonnie?
First of all, I'd like to thank you on behalf of the whole gang for all the work you've done. We could never have finished the job without you. We found 2 new partners, you and Monarch here. It's good to have someone to rely on. So, it's time we started being honest with you, so you can finally learn the whole truth.
Not yet. Let's pull up that uppity bastard's leg a bit longer. That's the fun part.
One more word, Zinek, and you'll get one on the nose.
Calm down, friend. I'm just kidding. Tell him then, Bonnie.
This whole time, you've been collecting ingredients and clues for us. But, so you wouldn't go nosing around, we always told you it was for something different than it actually was.
The miller here calls it tackets.
Tactics, you idiot. And everything worked out according to plan. So today we're finally close to our great success. With the help of Hermes Trismegistos and his successors, we'll finally complete the dream of all alchemists. Our magnum opus.
Exactly, Bonnie.
Magnum opus. A great work of alchemy. You're trying to make the Philosopher's Stone.
I see you've learned something after all. But no, the Philosopher's Stone isn't our goal.
Let's see then, Henry. What is it you think we're making here?
You're trying to find a cure for death? An elixir of immortality?
Well, Henry's not too far from the truth after all, don't you think? Immortality is the goal of every scholar. At least the spiritual kind. Let's start at the beginning. My father was a miller as well, but I was never much interested in the trade. Even as a young boy, I loved running around Lower Samine and investigating everything living and dead. And I had a lot of questions about everything. Then my mother, God rest her soul, decided it'd be best for me to go to study in Prague. As soon as I grew up and gained a bit of sense, I packed my bags and left.
So you went to a university in Prague? The son of a miller?
Why not? My father worked his arse off, and he had the coin for it, miller or not. I met a lot of remarkable people at the university, and my thirst for knowledge kept growing. But in the end, it only took a year of all that pretentious, scholarly blathering and hypocritical nonsense for me to realize I wouldn't learn anything proper there. Most of the students and masters are just a bunch of dogmatic fools. They have their own truth, and those who want to know more or ask the wrong questions fall into disfavor, as was my case.
So they kicked you out?
I didn't give them the pleasure. I left myself. The most important science is not subject to any religious dogma. And, of course, it's not taught at any university.
I never told Mutt to come with me.
You mean alchemy?
Exactly. The art of combination and dissolution. The key to understanding the
I
very
realized
nature
it.
of the world. There's only one queen of science. Alchemy. I returned to the mill in Lower Samine and started a new life.
What did your parents say when you returned from your studies?
My mother had already passed away. All my father said was, "I knew you'd be back." And he sent me to haul sacks of flour. I think in the end he was glad to have someone to take over the mill from him. From then on, alchemy became my true passion. I brought a few important books from Prague. I started with the most difficult thing. I tried to create gold.
That was pretty daring of you.
As you might expect, it didn't work. But after a few tries, I managed to create something entirely different. Once I tried mixing sulfur, charcoal, and saltpeter. I had a candle burning next to me. A gust of wind scattered the mixture, and all of a sudden, bang! I almost shit myself, I tell you. But then I realized I'd unwittingly created a miracle. Explosive black powder.
What is it? So it burns.
More than that, it makes a big bang.
A very big bang. But don't worry, we're all in on it now.
I couldn't continue my experiments on my own, but Bonnie and Zinnik did a few little jobs for me.
So he initiated us.
But we just still didn't know how to do it right and not blow ourselves up in the process.
And we used up a huge amount of saltpeter and sulfur.
By the way, the manuscript from that Hermes Trismegistos was our shopping list and price list for material from Kuttenberg.
Only we didn't know correct proportions. I looked up a few of my former fellow students and brought it up with them. And we found out that before us, some monk had already made the discovery.
Some fella called Black Bertold, and that he even started writing a book called Feuerwerk.
Feuerwerkbuch.
We couldn't believe our luck when we found out there's a copy of it right here at Trotsky.
And you know the rest.
It's a discovery that will change history. In the right hands, it can make miracles happen. All it takes is a spark, and a storm of fire will sweep away the old world order. It will wipe out stupidity and ignorance, once and for all.
And what will happen now?
As I said, we're about to have our last supper on our journey to satisfy our hunger for knowledge. A feast of smoke and fire. Black Bertold never finished his book, because he never had enough ingredients for his last great experiment. But now, thanks to you, we do. We can finally finish Bertold's work and finish his book. We'll see with our own eyes what a barrel of black powder can do. I hope you're as excited as I am.
Before we get started, there's something I want to know. How did a scholar and an alchemist become a thief?
Prague is a big city, and a poor student has no chance of getting a decent place to sleep or even something to eat. Learning to shop with 5 fingers was the first requirement for survival. We're all masters of our own destiny.
Also, he's a Miller's son. I learned anything from the first game. But Miller's all...
What is it you studied at the university?
I was supposed to become a preacher.
That fits you. Maybe you'd even be a good preacher.
Maybe I would. Maybe I wouldn't.
God has a path prepared for each of us. And each of us here decided not to follow it.
I was supposed to be a dyer, but I was too lazy to work 6 days a week and soak my hands in lye.
I was supposed to become a nun, but I didn't want to give up the booze and fellas.
And I've already told you everything. The world is what you make it.
What is it you're going to do with this powder?
During wartime, like it is now, a flammable and explosive mixture like this has more uses than you can imagine. If we had a few big barrels of the stuff, we could demolish Trotsky if we wanted to. And maybe we will.
All of us here are truly passionate about the idea of a new world. And now it's within our grasp.
I've heard enough. Now I want to see that with my own eyes.
Let's do it then. Bonnie, is everything ready?
Indeed it is. We can get started. Long live the beautiful new world.
Honestly, wearing the helmet is probably a good call. That is also Shit-eating crit space. It didn't go boom. Is it gonna go boom?
Looks like it ain't working.
Nice. Nice. Ship.
I'd say it works just fine.
This will change history.
What? I can't hear a thing. But I'd say it works just fine.
God damn it.
As long as you listen to me and keep the proportions right, you won't fuck it up.
I might actually listen to you if my ears ever stop ringing.
Crazel?
Didn't catch immediately.
I told you
Here,
that you
Mutt.
need to do it in resin and wax. Better to use rushes boiled in wine.
We'll try Russians next time.
I'd also like to take a look at that book, Crazel.
In due time, honey. In due time.
Here, Mutt.
Stop it. Stop it.
Black powder? I'd never have expected that from Crazel.
Imagine, that monarch of ours is half deaf.
That dog of yours? What does that have to do with the gunpowder magazine?
Just that I was wondering that the explosions didn't bother him at all. At least he won't suffer here. And now I'm not surprised he was so unhappy with that bastard Vasarik. Well, Henry.
Come here! Look what I have for you.
Stay. Thank you. Anybody who's here. Oh, I'll be here again on Thursday. I'll probably go back to the first game. We'll see how I feel. I guess I just really wanted to do some more side quests. I did